Well lads, welcome back to another Boosh video. And ladies and gentlemen, have you ever had a goal in your life that you've wanted to set and you're really set on that for your entire life? Like for example, for me at the moment, my goal is to be successful. I have a couple goals at the moment that I've written down here that I'm going to go over. But have you ever had a goal that you so desperately want to achieve in your lifetime? Because ladies and gentlemen, I have some of them. And I have a couple of them that I'd like to go over here today. I'm getting into that point in my life now when I'm becoming an adult and I need to, do adult stuff like taxes. Oh, boring stuff like that. But I'm getting to that point in my life now when I'm getting a little bit more mature and I have to start thinking about what I'm going to do for my life. And I have ideas. I've thought of it for a while and I know what I want to do. I have a couple of ideas how I'm going to do it, and I'm trying to get stuff started. Like, I have stuff that I'm currently trying to get started at the moment that'll hopefully lift me off later in life, but I'm going to go over a couple of them today. And so that means, ladies and gentlemen, the road to success has begun for me. The road to success in my life has finally started. We're on that road now, and we're trying to rise up and grind up to that. I mean, I've been doing some of these stuff every single day, every single week. I'm working my ass off to try and get some of these up and running. I'm working my ass off to do this, that, and the other. So if you've looked over the past couple months over my YouTube channel, I think the past 2 or 3 months, I've started uploading a lot, a sad amount. I've got 8 different channels and I think 6 of them at the moment are active, excluding the gaming channel, which I still am actually getting something edited for, and the podcast, which is up and coming. You'll see that hopefully later. I'll probably announce that. But let's get on to the main topic. My goals. What are my goals in my life? I have a couple here that I want to list off, but the very first one I want to say is my business. To some of you, it might be no surprise. I think I've mentioned the Bosherbosh company a couple of times, but basically it's a little business idea that I have, and well, it's kind of like a parent company. The Bosherbosh company is going to be kind of like a parent. I have 3 different little ideas, or 2 little businesses that I want to do at the moment, but they're kind of, both dead opposite things, and I kind of want to do both of them, because I can do both of them, and I'm going to make sure that I do both of them with the help of some friends and all that kind of stuff. The business idea I have at the moment is, well, a clothing company. It's not going to be some tacky, fucking stupid YouTuber merch type of thing where I just make merch of myself, slap it on a t-shirt, send it out to them. Because quite frankly, I know that my audience will get harassed and bullied and possibly stoned to death on the playground for dare wearing a YouTuber's merch. So I'm not really going to be making, YouTuber merch for myself. I'm just gonna make stuff that I kind of really like to put on clothes, because quite frankly, I can make my own clothes at the moment. My mother has her own shop and everything. She embroiders and stuff like that, but she also does designs on t-shirts and everything like that. What I might do is, to start off with the clothing part, I might start an online business, something like that. I might make a website, start selling some clothing designs, all that. Everything's basically in the works at the moment is what I'm trying to say. I have designs, I have just everything like that. And that's kind of a side project, what I've been doing this for this entire year so far. So that's kind of why, for the main channel especially, it's been very, very slow for uploads, because I've been too busy trying to get that stuff sorted. I have the logo sorted. I just need to get all the clothing part of it done. So I'm hoping for that to at least take off that part of the company. I don't even know what I'm going to name the clothing part, the clothing business. The second one that I want to do, and this is already for some of you that might know, I think I might have mentioned it in another video. Basically, I'm doing film in college, and I don't know why, I really like the idea of comedy short films, stuff like that. I don't know, I just really like them kind of short films. I think they're very funny. I just think that they're entertaining, and I kind of want to do stuff like that, because I wouldn't mind editing for that kind of thing. I have a couple of friends in college at the moment who are doing film as well, so I'm hoping that if I get that kind of thing started up, if it gets to the point where it's too busy, I can, hand down the torch to one of them. They can run the little business thing that I have, that I want to hopefully start, and that'll probably be online and all that. But I'll probably fund it. I'll probably pitch in. I'll edit, do whatever. I think the problem is I have a lot of ideas that I want to do, but I don't have enough help and I don't have enough time. And I feel like I definitely can achieve them, but I definitely need a lot more go in me. Because quite frankly, I know that these stuff take time. I've started them too this year. The company itself which is kind of more of like a parent company. I've even started that type of stuff. So I'm hoping to start off a little business and all that kind of stuff. And hopefully we get somewhere with that. I'm a little bit bad at explaining what I'm going to do, but basically, to cut it short, a clothing business thing. That's what I'm planning to hopefully get off the ground. The second thing is, which is a very, I mean, it's so obvious. I mean, this is a really obvious one. I've liked this since I was young. Be successful on YouTube. I think that most people who were young want to grow up to be a big YouTuber. They want to grow up to be, they see the guy on the TV, they see the guy on the iPad, they're like, wow, he's so funny, he's so brilliant. I want to do this for a career, because they see that it's good money, they see it's great, they see, wow, I want to do this for the rest of my life. I feel like this would be so much fun to do. But a lot of people who grow up wanting to be YouTubers stop. They lose that mojo. They realize that they can't become a multi-millionaire overnight, and they realize that they can't just get 1 million subs off like 3 half-cut unedited COD videos. Definitely not throwing shade at the Boosh channel right now, but that's different. That's the Boosh channel, I can understand. That shit's supposed to be unedited. It's meant to be unedited. Basically raw edits of me like speaking. I'm just meant like, this is the way I would chat in real life to people. But I feel like a lot of people do give up on the idea of wanting to be a YouTuber, and usually that comes whenever they're like getting older. They give YouTube a little go. They give up because they realize, oh, the grind, the tediousness. That's the problem for me. I'm stubborn. I'm a stubborn fuck. I will keep going with this until I'm dead. I will keep going because I know I'm going to get somewhere eventually. It doesn't matter if it's now in the next 5 years, 10 years, 30 years, 100 years. My children have to continue it. My grandchildren might have to continue it. It'll eventually get somewhere. Like, if you just keep pushing, you'll get somewhere for this channel. Well, not for the Boosh channel, but for the main channel. I'm kind of hoping I get to about 10k subs by 2026. That's a little bit optimistic, but I'm hoping that if I just keep going at it, I'll eventually get there. For the moment, 2026 is when I'm hoping to have 10k subs. If not, I'll obviously be a little bit sad about that, but it will be fine. We'll eventually get there. And the third thing that I want to do is a very personal one to me. It's one of my dream goals, if I ever do get anywhere with this. And it's kind of on like the line of successfulness. I would love to pay off like my parents' mortgage, because quite frankly, like the recession is an awful thing. I'm not going to go into full detail, but the recession in this country that happened in Ireland was an awful thing. I feel like it's really unfair for people that still owe like hundreds of thousands of euros to the government and all this kind of stuff because of something that went wrong. And unfortunately, like, I know it's not just my parents, loads of parents and all that. Like most people got affected by this. And if I ever had a lot of money, I would give most of, like, I would love to pay off like my parents' mortgage and give money back to them, because I feel like I wouldn't really like like the stuff that I have here, all this type of stuff, the inspiration. I feel like I have to give it to them for doing that, because I do feel like they definitely like, because they support me like doing YouTube and all this kind of stuff, and I really wouldn't be anywhere without support, and I think it's very good in that kind of instance. So I kind of want to give back to them, because obviously, you know, they shelter me, they fed me, got me clothes, all this kind of stuff, you know, just are good parents. So I want to give back to them if I ever get a lot of money and start being successful or start making a good amount of money. I'd love to pay off their mortgage, or I'd love to pay off like in any way I can. That's a personal one. And of course, the very last goal that I want to say is being successful. That is the biggest goal I have. I dream of being successful. Obviously, I love money and all this kind of stuff. God almighty, I can't get enough of the old money stuff, you know. I just love money. But I want to be successful so badly. I want to make so much money. Oh my god. Multi-millionaire type stuff. But that kind of entails the rest of my goals, you see. I can't become successful if I don't start now. And like, because I mean, I'm 20 years old. I have to start somewhere, because I look online. There are people who are like 23 who are multi-millionaires, 22, whatever it is. The youngest billionaire, I think, is the man who does like Gymshark. I forget what his age is, but he's a billionaire and he's young as fuck. Like, what the like, I want to be like that. I want to be a billionaire. I think that would be cool. Like, I can't get anywhere if I don't do anything, you know. I feel like a good takeaway from this is your dreams will be dreams unless you make them a reality. And I feel like for most cases in this world, some people just can't achieve their dreams. But I feel like if I keep trying and trying and trying and keep trying hard enough, and if I keep doing things right, and I do this and that, and I focus on trying to achieve them goals, I will eventually get them. That's all I really have to say here. If you have anything you want me to answer, send it to my mail inbox. It should be in the description, bosherboshmail@gmail.com. Or even just comment it down below if you're not really asked emailing me. Or if it's a personal question, you know, as I said, just give it to my email. Well, lads, thanks so much for watching. And remember, the rising grind starts now, man. Thank you very much, and goodbye.